clouds were brewing as a cool change blew through Melbourne Park at the end of week 1. On court, the hot favourites were battling a different storm. Venus Williams, a 7-time singles slam champion, fighting for her life against unheralded Spaniard Carla Suarez Navarro. The world number 6 felled in spectacular fashion by the world number 46. Over at Hisense Arena, Ana Ivanovic, the 2008 runner-up, joining Venus in the departure lounge as Russia's Alisa Klebanova staged the greatest victory of her career.
I can only learn from this and try to, work hard and this is, sometimes losses make you more motivated to work harder.
There was to be no Serbian surge this year, as Ivanovic's compatriot, number 1 seed, Jelena Jankovic, was annihilated by Marion Bartoli in the 4th round.
I don't, want to be number 2 so that I don't have any pressure. I don't think that's right. What's a bad day of tennis, a bad day at the office, but what can I do?
Murat Safin arrived amid speculation he would be retiring at the end of 2009.
I want to play and be relaxed and no stress. Whatever comes, comes. It's great for me. No expectation, no stress, no drama. Just play, enjoy, and whatever comes, it's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
The Russian Rebels' 3rd round clash against Roger Federer, the biggest showdown of the first week. The Swiss ace having cruised through the opening 2 rounds.
I'm looking forward to play. I know that I'm not the favorite on this match, but I'm going to give my best. I'm going to try to go for it. I need to risk much more than he will.
It's going to be a nice match for sure, Him, of course, being, former number 1, same for me, former Grand Slam champion. It's just it's an intriguing matchup, we had different personalities, kind of, even though growing up we were pretty similar, but then I sort of chilled out, and he kept on going.
As darkness descended on Melbourne, centre court was bathed in light. The main stage set for a reprise of their epic 5-set semi-final in 2005, in which the Russian prevailed. Safin, a crowd favourite, still capable of conjuring up deft touches. Federer producing his usual array of sublime shots. Federer, a 3-time champion here, drawing the curtain on Safin's 10-year Australian odyssey.
I respect him as a tennis player, as a person. Yeah, he's the most complete tennis player on the history of tennis, that's for sure. It's always nice to come here every year, year after year, but unfortunately, I doubt that it's gonna ever happen again. Yeah, I prefer to live this way, quietly, nice, with a great match. So anyway, I lost today, probably to the player, to one of the greatest one in the history of tennis. That I really hope for him to be, so I can tell the story to my kids that I played with him.
The highlight of the first week was on Margaret Court Arena, where Richard Gasquet came within a whisker of defeating Fernando Gonzalez. 2 sets to love and match point down, the Chilean staged a cliff-hanging comeback, electrifying the raucous crowd.
Set match, Gonzalez.
Continuing a long tradition of innovation at the Australian Open, Victorian Premier John Brumby announced a mega-million-dollar redevelopment plan for Melbourne Park. The tennis centre of the future will feature a partly covered town square linking Rod Laver and Hisense arenas. A state-of-the-art world-class centre that will be the envy of the tennis world.
It's really emotional to win today. It's really what I had to go through. It's really great to have this win, and I don't think a lot of people know what it means to me. So it's great just to be here at a Grand Slam, let alone win.
From Australia, Jelena Dokic.
Following her remarkable first-round victory, Jelena Dokic stepped onto Rod Laver Arena for the first time in 8 years. Returning from the tennis wilderness, the former world #4 embraced by the forgiving Aussie crowd.
It was a tough time in my life. I had a lot to go through, and a lot of family issues, and I battled severe depression for about 2 years, and was really seriously thinking about not playing. Yeah, it's been a few difficult years overall, and a lot of things to deal with, and a lot of things to figure out, and yeah, tennis was far from my first thing on my mind. So it's good to be able to kind of be free from everything else and just to be able to play tennis.
In a triumphant return, the unseeded Dokic captivated the crowd as she upstaged the #17 seed, Anna Chakfatadze. Redemption for the prodigal daughter, whose journey to hell and back captured the imagination of the nation.
Last time I played on this court, the story was a bit different, but thank you all for supporting me. It feels really unbelievable.
That in itself brought you to tears, just to hear someone exposing themselves to the world. And I think it was almost like she was flushing it out of her body by talking about it, and now she could really put it behind her.
Tonight was an amazing experience, and it's been the best that I've ever had.
2 nights later, carrying the hopes of a success-starved country, her fairy tale continued against the #11 seed, Caroline Wozniacki. Despite losing the first set, Dokic, urged on by coach Borna Bikic and boyfriend Tin Bikic, reignited the passionate crowd. Jelena on the verge of a sensational upset.
I would like to say this victory is for me and my team, and it is, but it's more for, I have to thank Craig and Tennis Australia and the whole Australian nation, really. This is for them.
It was so nice for the Australian public to see, I guess, the real Jelena playing for herself, doing something that she loves and doing it so well.
It wasn't long ago that Jelena had no world ranking. And also she's someone that's had tremendous hardship and suffering over the course of her life. And to come out, and the support I think that she's received from her boyfriend Tink and Borna, his brother, has been tremendous. And those have been the 2 guys that have been around her and made it happen. And then our role in Tennis Australia has been to support that. But it's also, we've done it fairly. We've told Jelena that we're not going to give her the opportunity, she's got to come and earn it. And I think that's actually what also has helped her.